All right. So, got a question. Well, maybe something to explore and have a conversation about. I am 59 and am I creating a semi-retired lifestyle? At this moment right now, I think so. I think I'm exploring this a little bit more and getting to um figure it out one step at a time. And I want to say yes. I am intentionally creating my lifestyle. Semi-retired, yes. I'm still an entrepreneur, so I'm changing my relationship with how I work and creating more freedom. So, how am I doing that? One step at a time. Uh, like I said, what in the past or in other videos, I journal and I create intentions, and I've noticed that my relationship with work has changed, and I am getting up more relaxed and more intentional, and sitting and having my coffee, and that's why we're having this conversation this morning. Um, Creating freedom is something that I really, really love. And I get to see it unfold. There is that feeling of uncertainty in the whole process, but I think I'm creating this because retirement eventually will happen. And according to, the Matrix and this whole world, we retire from work completely. I don't intentionally want to retire completely from work. I'm creating something new and different, and I still am an entrepreneur, and um, I like to write, and so I have written some books. Things that I truly wanted to enjoy. I'm not waiting for the magical retirement, whatever age that they say it is. And I really enjoy my life and creating, and also mentoring, and um, doing things that I really enjoy. And, I've had to reset my finances, and I did that, and that feels wonderful and freeing. And knowing that uh, I can reset anytime I want to is amazing. And I don't know about creating a budget, because I think I technically, no, I am. I live um, very, mm, I don't know. I mean, what does that mean? Whatever a budget means to you. For me, it's called freedom. And I have everything I need. I don't need to go out and be all extravagant. In fact, I'm already extravagant to begin with, you know? Um, I'm taking care of better of my body and my health, and I've minimized certain dietary, things that my body seems to have improved. Um, I've become more mindful, and setting intentions, being aware uh, of how I react, or be more intentional with what I want in my life. My awareness is much more keen. Um, I I I I I watch my day. I Sometimes I don't have anything scheduled for the day. And when I don't have anything scheduled, I kind of go with the flow. I guess that could be considered looking into the retirement. Sometimes I've, seen retirement to be like this end game, and I don't think it's an end game. I think it's a new beginning. But I think easing in and transitioning into a retirement state um, is a good way to move in to the next step, the next stage of life, um, and have fun with it and not stress out about it. Um, I notice more, um, and I react less. Um, could that be with age too? I don't know. Should have started this a long time ago. I would say instead of being stressed out in my 40s and my 50s, and start looking at this in a totally different way. Yeah, when I hear the R word, they say, and it kind of made me nauseous back in the when I was, 40s and then my 50s. It made me nauseous. It made me scared. And I'm not scared anymore. I'm actually welcoming it really nicely and just being more of a participant in my life, and I'm not chasing the way I did before. And if I would have had that knowledge in my 40s and 50s and relaxed more, um I think I would have already retired. But retirement is not checking out. It's, just exploring more. But if you could explore more now before you retire, wouldn't that be the fun of it? Taking care of myself, like I said, I participate in my life. Um, I am becoming more comfortable with the uncertainty. In fact, I think it's fun. Um, and I have kind of let go of that fear, even though sometimes it does creep up, being human, right? And I kind of just let that unfold quietly and let me observe it, not not take charge of it or control it. Um, I'm creating my life one day at a time. And I think that's really important that we ease into things. Um, yeah. So I'm not here to tell you how to live. I'm just talking about, things that I've been thinking about. And I just simply want to share, of the things that I am noticing about my life and the things that are shifting in my life. And I don't know. It's just a big new thing, and I want to embrace it, embody it, uh, nice and easy. Um, so let me put this question right there. What does freedom mean to you? I mean, some of us think that we have to wait to not work anymore, and that would be freedom. Um, I think freedom starts now. I think freedom should be in every moment. Um, and live it. And um, I am just expressing this in the conversation, So what does semi-retirement mean to you? So those are my thoughts that I want to share with you over my coffee and bring up some conversation about that. Um, Living life is so delicious and so much fun. And that's my perspective. We have all different perspectives. I think once we let go of things that keep us from seeing a different perspective, um, is would be a really good thing. And I want to share this. And for those of you, those are just my thoughts here on this channel, Universe Connection. And I'm Vivian. And thanks for joining me and having a cup of coffee. And have the best day ever. Peace out.